And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to explore Finland. We're going to do through the K markets of Finland, a game we haven't played for probably since the beginning of the year. Over 730 locations on this map by Eero Pirkarainen, 06. We're going to play this one as a no time limit moving challenge. So the play along link, as you know, you've been here a lot. It's in the description below. So, a couple things I want to mention is one, if you could like this video, really help out the channel. And if you have not subscribed, there's a bunch of you that continue to watch and continue to play, which is great. But if you would subscribe, that would really help. Really helps the channel. I want to get this to 5,000 as soon as possible. Let's see how fast we can get there. We're going to play this game, have some fun, explore Finland to K markets. So if you do your shopping at K markets, let us know. Let us know how it's been in terms of the heat. And if you're finally cooling down, getting that, there's a Finnish flag there. Altori's where we are. Liilby. There we go. Little better view here of this K market that's kind of small. And the thing with K markets, so many locations, it'll take us to so many smaller. I guess this is Liilby, which is probably southwest coast of Finland. I probably should be playing a game like this quite often because it's going to take us to the smaller towns and the smaller villages. I will be doing the town centers of Finland games soon. Yeah, so I'm just going to, look at that, a hockey rink outside, which is always pretty cool. We're kind of to a pretty helpful sign, I hope. Kortisjärvi, Japua, Terjärvi. So the 741, we're really zoomed out there. The 741. Okay, so Kalajoki. Kalbi. We're in Liilby, I think. Liilby, 741. 7450. There it is, the town of Liilby. So yeah, we haven't been to this town. It's pretty cool. Here's the other thing. I'm curious because I know I've got a couple requests in comments, and I've also gotten a couple of emails of folks from Sweden that want me to play. I'm curious how many folks speak Swedish right now. Type in below if you speak Swedish. I'd like to know how many folks would be interested in a Sweden game. I'm thinking about doing like Max Burger, or maybe just Sweden. Maybe just go back to the regular Sweden map and do that. But here we are. It is the K Market Handelsboden. So where we are here for the first round. So a pretty quick first round. I thought this could take a little while. First thing I see here, and I know people comment, it's like, hey, don't always look at the first thing you see. You got to zoom around. Or maybe, I'm looking at this as Oulu. So we're in Oulu, one of my favorite Finnish cities, one that I'd like to visit. Yeah, and that's the other reason why I would love for you to ask you to subscribe. Obviously, you don't have to do anything, but that really helps the channel. It gets it out there, and what it does is it allows me to spend more time on this, play more games, come up with better content, buy better microphones, all that good stuff, and then hopefully I can spend some time in Finland, because right now I've got work commitments and family commitments, and I try to keep up playing these games as much as I can. So anyway, Oulun Vesis, we're looking west near the major road. Oulun Vesi, what does the sign say up there? Kemi, is that 10? Exit 10 maybe. And folks, do you call them, what is the Finnish word for exit? Oh, here it is, Oulun Vesi. UPS access point. So this looks like a business park. K Market Varto. K Market Varto is this K Market. So found this, the North Pole Dance Company. Yeah, so we're right about there, and that's where we are. So just outside of Oulu, one of my favorite Finnish towns, at least virtually, right? Love to visit in person. The other thing I'd like to explore is, I guess when you go to Oulu, you need to rent a bike. Like, I would love to rent a bike and just traverse the town, because Oulu, I think, is has one of the most trails, or a lot of people on a bike. There's something to that, and even in the winter. All right, so we got HTJ 360, not on Google Street View, but we got K Market here. Again, it's been a while since I've played the K Market game, but I feel like the location, are they on the K Market stores somewhere? Oh, this is seems to be very old. This. Try to need to get on Google Street View, maybe, because it is blurry. Look at that, and it's like wobbly too. All right, so Oja Ranen Rakanos Oi. The other thing is Pesapalo. Anybody playing or going to a Pesapalo match? I know there's a Champions League match, I believe, in Kuipio, or not in Kuipio, but the return leg. I'm not sure where they're playing today. So I'm curious how many folks are playing any type of sport. It's the end of July, beginning of August. Anybody playing football? Youth? Is there anybody in the youth football? Is that starting up? Does anybody? I guess it's going to have to start up and end soon. Martila and Somero. Kuzyoki. Yikes. All right. Okay, Google Street View. Kind of helpful because it's clear. Hamin Harakati. So Hamin. There's a lot of Hamins around here. I'm not sure why. I know somebody's going to tell me you learned about this, and I forget. I forget some things, right? So this is one of them. Kushioki. I could be totally off, kind of looking for Kushioki around here. But I do believe it looks flat. I'm not sure what road to go here. What road should I select? Maybe I'll go this way. 2260. Okay, that helps. The other one I should do, the other map I probably should do is Grilly's. With it being the summer. But yeah, I want to know what everybody wants me to play next. I will do town centers. That's a given. But is it going to be what? What's the next map? What is the next map? 2260. Here it is. Is this it? K Market Melilla. Tila Sumero. Melilla is 19 kilometers to the north, so we are not there. This looks like Koski Tl. Koski Tl. I think this is it. I think this is and then again, maybe it's not. A 2810. Now this is. Doesn't look like this K Market is here anymore. In Koski Tl. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Somebody could correct me on that. But this might be the first time I've been in this little town, which is pretty cool. Maybe not. Here between Hämeenlinna and Turku. So there we are. Oh, we're getting different signage, or different, I would say different size of signs on K Market. Different types, but the same. Kind of forget how fun this is, because with these K Markets, I think S Market's kind of the same thing, as they're out not necessarily in the main cities, although watch the last round, I do get a main city. It's Thai street food. Look at that. It's an interesting looking building. Yeah, there's so many maps that I think of right now that I love to play, like restaurants of Finland, famous places of Finland. This is why I know I've said this on the UK ones, is or even on X. Go check me out there. Is I should do live streams, because then I like to have that conversation with you, right? I like to have conversation with people. I'd like to listen, really, and I like to talk, but listen's more important, right? And Mannerheim. Oh, I'm thinking Mariheim, which is in the Åland Islands. So look at that. There's a K Market here. I'm not sure why the Street View went here, but it did. Let's see what's here. For ladies only, Kuntokeskus. Nails. Maybe that's nails and stuff, like a salon. But yeah, this is you can bike to, yeah, there's just so much cool things about Finland. Biking everywhere is one of the things. So I like to bike. A lot of walking, so I get my steps in. I do have a Fitbit where I track my steps. Try to keep up with it. Lady line. A lot of, wait, is that Porvoo? Are we in Porvoo? Looks like it. I don't know. Maybe that's just a. Yeah, maybe this is Porvoo. It's been a while if this is it. No, I need to get off of this road, or the sidewalk, or whatever you call it. Sidewalks? What are they called in Finland? Pony photo. The boats. Now, how many of you have a boat and you've been taking it out this warm summer? Let me know if you take a boat out. There's got to be a lot of people with a lot of boats that watch this. So, Porvoo is where we are, I suppose. Old Porvoo. And yeah, Mannerheim and Katu. We're on the bridge here, so let's go back and figure out what's the cross street, because that's the bridge all the way down that way. And this way we have Carlsberggatan. Carlsberg. So let's see. Yeah, so there it is. The K Market Marski. On the we are on the 170 actually, which is pretty cool. We're right about there in Porvoo. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. We get off to the fifth and final round. Before we do, go check out all over the stands. It's in the description below. It's the new stadiums. One of my favorite loves and passions is going to different types of sporting events and the stadiums. Here's a little insight. I used to, when I was a kid, draw different stadiums. Like literally just draw like stadiums that I've been to on a piece of paper. When I was traveling in the car, I just drive. Parents would drive all over the country, the United States, and draw the stadiums like Chicago, Wrigley Field, Comiskey Park, all that stuff. If you're familiar with American stadiums, I draw it and just have a fascination with that, the floodlights and all that stuff. And one of my things too is I love to visit Finland and all the unique grounds for football, Pasapalo, and I do like arenas inside. Don't get me wrong. So like hockey, that is the thing. But stadiums, the outdoor, I really enjoy that. I do enjoy. It's a different thing. I do enjoy all sport, but it's something with the stadiums that I don't know. It's just fascinating me, and always have, and always will, and the support of the fans and supporters and the different sports. Why people uh, get into that. So, what is this? I like the what's interesting about those. Those are Converse. Are these S Cowpot? So it's an S. What is this? Is it like food? The hell is this? Somebody's gonna let me know about that. Anyway, we've got. She's got. Well, they're pink, but I had orange ones like this. Believe it or not, folks, back in the early 1990s. Orange. Why? Because I love orange. Is my favorite color. There's another insight. All right, I feel like we're Helsinki here. It's just a feeling that I get somewhere in the suburbs of Helsinki. I need to know what that is because I have no idea what it is. Maybe a food delivery service or something. A nice little boulevard here with trees alongside it, which is pretty cool. Also, if you're from Helsinki, I'd love to know how many people that are watching right now this far in that are from the Helsinki area, that work and live and breathe Helsinki. And that's the deal. So, as I'm doing this, there's work things that kind of pop up from time to time because I do this, try to get this in during a lunchtime, and things do pop up where emails and different stuff. So, trying to keep this one to make sure I can get this one out as soon as I can. Neste, it's another one. We've got the sign for the ring road and a little bit of graffiti there. Melon, well, I'll let you say that one for me. The sign, the ring road is to the west. All right, so west, and that's to the north. Everybody's got like bags, like they're traveling somewhere. Melunmaki. So Helsinki, and the ring road that we would be heading west. So, Melunmaki. Melunmaki. Okay. Melun. All right, so we've got to be. There's a couple K market. There's a K market Vesala. I don't think that's it. K market Melunmaki, which that could be it. What are we crossing here? Is this train? This might be a train. It is. So the train looking east. Where was the other one? Okay, so people are going to this train station here, I think. Okay, Market Vasala. I think we could be there. Ooh, I don't know. I think that's where it says the Vesala. Yeah. Okay, so we are there. Olga Korhonen. Olga is a doctor, I guess. We're looking west, so I think we're there. How did we miss the perfect score in the last round by 1 point? 30 yards. All right, so I missed a perfect score. That's what happens on this game. But yeah, we K markets. We'll probably play this one again fairly soon. I won't wait 6 months or whatever it's been to play because this is a fun one. You get a lot of different locations. But if you've been at any of these locations, let us know. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.